The Aston Martin DB Mark III appeared in 007 James Bond movies from 1964. Boom! Today we are not talking about fast cars, or fashion or rich women. And today we are not talking about casinos and gambling. So what is the connection? What are we talking about? We are talking about the Aston Martin DB5 1964 Whisky. We are talking about whisky as an alternative investment. Hi guys, today we look at what makes whisky a good investment, how you invest in whisky and what the pitfalls are. Stay to the end and find out if I invest in whisky and why there are two spellings of whisky. We all know about people investing in wine, but did you know that in the last 15 years, more people are investing in whisky? Scottish whisky is still the biggest and most dominant market, but there is now a strong European, Asian and American market. Statistics show that over 50% of people who invest in whisky are under the age of 40. Currently, there is a phenomenal growth in young people investing in whisky. There is also a geographical expansion in growth. So what makes whisky so special? It tends to have a deep flavour, be dark in colour. It can also have a legacy and provenance behind each bottle. If you are going to invest in whisky, your best bet is to take a course on the subject or do your own research. You need to be looking at different brands, styles of blends of whisky and quality. You can also visit a whisky distillery either in Scotland or Japan. You have to understand that unlike shares, you will not get any cash generated on a yearly basis. On average, investors are making 6 to 7% on their investment. Over time, whisky gets more valuable. So there are 3 ways you can invest in whisky. 1, you can buy a bottle and keep it. 2, you can buy a few bottles or a barrel of whisky and have someone store it and look after it for you. Or 3, you can invest in whisky as a trading commodity. Let's have a look at buying a bottle or barrel of whisky at Bonham's auction house.
This is sale number 19426, the fine whisky auction. Just to make sure you're in the right one, gentlemen and ladies.
On this night, 402 different lots will go on the block. A lot can be anywhere from a single bottle of whiskey to as many as 6 or 7, maybe even an entire case. And you'll find some of the world's most cherished and rarest whiskeys up for sale.
Black Bowmore 1964, we have 55-year-old Macallan and Lalique decanters, we've got very rare 1928 Macallan, we have a wide range of Ardbeg, for example, coming up in the sale. We have a few very rare blended whiskies. Historically and statistically, the pre-Christmas whisky auctions at Bonhams, whether they be located in Hong Kong, New York or Edinburgh, are among the most successful that we hold throughout the calendar year.
The thing to remember at auctions is there is commission and tax to pay on top of what you bid. On a positive, whisky is easier to store than wine, but remember, you must keep it out of the sunlight and keep the whisky at a constant temperature. If you are somebody that does not have time to do research, there are platforms that can help you invest. One such platform is called Platinum Whisky Investment Fund. The upside of this company is that they can make you up to 15% on your investment. The downside is you need to keep a minimum investment of $250,000 to join. Alternatively, you can invest on the stock market. There are companies like Diageo, Constellation Brands and Brown Forman that are involved in whisky. Your shares might offer you a better return, and you don't have to worry about the expense of looking after your whisky. So the big question is, would I invest in whisky? If I was under 40 and a high-flying executive, the answer would be a resounding yes. I could travel all over the world to whisky parties, socialise and make loads of friends. And if I made some money on the whisky, that would be a bonus. Unfortunately, my party days are over. But this could be for you. Let me in your comments what you think. And regarding the spelling of whisky, in the USA it is spelt without the E, and in the UK it is spelt differently. Lastly, if you do buy whisky and it doesn't work out for you, at worst you can throw a party. Stay safe, and if you have enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and sub us if you have not done that already. Thank you.